Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Friday morning forecast update. And look at the severe weather risk map for today is pretty good news for us. Did have that marginal risk as the way it was looking yesterday, but today they've removed most of the region from that marginal risk here, just a few areas north of I-30. There'll probably be another update this morning. We'll see if the atmosphere has enough time to recover after the morning rain to kind of warm up, and we are expecting definitely some additional thunderstorms as we move through the day. See the thunderstorms that move through this morning now kind of making their way out of the Arklatex here. We still have some lingering rain up in portions of Hempstead, Nevada, Columbia counties, and also in Claiborne Parish. That should be out of here. I do think we'll start out dry in most areas around sunrise. You see your temperatures there in the 60s. It's kind of really comfortable as far as the temperatures are concerned, almost a little bit cool after dealing with the warm mornings so far this week. Not much wind today out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so not dealing with the breezy and windy conditions that we've had for much of the week. And your temperatures today, a lot of us in the 70s, probably enough sunshine popping out at times to warm a few locations into the low 80s this afternoon. So you saw a batch of the rain, number one. You may have been woken up by some of those thunderstorms overnight. Kind of watching this activity down across south and central Texas, as it is likely going to get pulled in our direction. So south of I-20, that's initially where we'll see the rain chances highest this morning, and then kind of shifting to the northern Arklatex as we go through the day. Futurecast, once again, probably not handling the timing well. I do think we'll see some rain before this, but either way, it looks like things will ramp up this afternoon, this evening, and into the overnight hours as you see those showers and a few thunderstorms rumbling through there. Maybe high wind and hail. That's the only thing that we'd be looking out for as far as severe weather threats today. And you see even Saturday morning we do have some lingering rainfall, but as we move through the day, Saturday should begin to dry out. I don't necessarily know if it will be in the morning or the afternoon. Some of the forecast models showing that rain lingering through the middle of the day here, but either way, I think late in the day Saturday we'll start that drying trend, and we'll see some sunshine pop back out Sunday. Sunday, just about a perfect day, so if you have outdoor plans, Sunday is definitely the day to go with here, as you won't have to deal with any rainfall. You see with this next round of rain, we could see an additional inch or two depending on where those rain bands set up. Right now it's saying south of I-20, but we could easily see that a little bit further to the north here. So we do still have the flash flood watch in effect for all these Texas. Few locations there in southern Arkansas and also McCurtain County. That will go until 7 a.m. Keep in mind with the heavy rain that we did see yesterday, the rain that falls today will run off pretty quickly, so it's not going to take much, just a heavy downpour probably to trigger some localized flooding. We go into next week. Again, there's what the GFS or the American model is showing for the rainfall today and tonight, which is just kind of hinting at those 1 to 2 inch accumulations as well. But unfortunately, the rain sets up next Tuesday through probably Friday at least, and probably even into next weekend. As wet as it was this week, next week potentially looking even wetter for us here across the region. So of course that is going to cause further concerns as far as river and lake flooding. So if you have interest along the rivers and lakes here, make sure you keep up to date with the forecast as we go through the next 7 to 10 days. Mid 80s this weekend, especially on Sunday, low 80s tomorrow, and then the temperatures will stay upper 70s, low 80s as that rainfall sets up once again next week.